Well, you call yourselves the Atomians, most especially to the Atomians and to everyone who is watching this PowerPoint presentation. Good day to all of you. Now, let me greet you all a what I call a happy, healthy New Year, 2022. And so, as we are starting this year, 2022, I was tasked to talk on first a review of two of your fantabulous products, which is the ginseng, and also the other one is the lutein. And then at the same time, on the next part of my lecture, I'll be introducing an excellent new food supplement of Atomy, and it's going to be for very, very significant for you and your loved ones of all ages. And well, our Atomy product is indeed already a very good product. There's no need for me to introduce the company because the company speaks for itself already of who are producing absolutely quality product and at affordable rates. So this is your speaker for today. I am Dr. Gloria Yang at your service. As I will share to you my first PowerPoint, you will see I welcome all of you with two flags showing here. One is the flag of Korean flag and the other one is the Philippine flag, because this product is a Korean product being sold here in the Philippines right now. So the Filipinos now are benefiting the product coming from Arumi. Well, since this is a Korean product, I like to welcome everyone by saying a Korean welcome word such as Annyeong Aseyo. Now, today I'll be presenting three products as I'm tasked to do that. The first product I'll be presenting is the Atomy Hong Sam Dam. Hong Sam Dam, Hong meaning Chinese, meaning it's a Korean red. In Chinese, Hong is red. So it means this is a Korean red ginseng spherical granule. And very, very good product. And you'll get to know it later on. Second product that I'll be presenting will be the Atomy lutein. I'll also talk to you about what are the benefits of this lutein and how to pronounce the right word. And then the third product is the introduction of one of our new products, and that is your Atomy calcium. Now, the first product, as you are looking in front of you, is the Atomy Hong Sam Dan. As I said, in Chinese and in Korean, Hong meaning red. So this is a Korean red ginseng. And what's good about this, it comes in granules. You see the packaging, it's a stick sachet, and it also comes in granules, which is very advantageous because it's easier to be melted down when you're drinking it. Now, let's say our first product, we asked a question, the what? So what is our product? It's Atomy Hong Sam Dan. What are we talking about when we talk about ginseng? It's a kind of plant, the roots of a certain plant called panax, known as the red Korean ginseng. Now, it is not only being sold in Korea, popularly known in Korea, it is known all over the world, even the World Health Organization recognizing it. The World Health Organization looks at and defines the ginseng as a dried root of panax, and it can be used it's beneficial in two ways. One, we say prophylactic. So when we say prophylactic, what does it mean? It means it has the ability to prevent the income of and the spread of a disease condition. Two, it also has what we call the restorative or the rejuvenate function, because it can rejuvenate our physical capacities, our internal wellness, when we have weakness, when we have exhaustion, and when we feel tired, and when we have loss of concentration, or even to people who have undergone certain surgeries, they can also go and use this Atomy Hong Sam Dan as a sort of a convalescent treatment for them. It's a convalescent meaning recovery after illness. So isn't this good? It seems like the ginseng covers pretty much everything that we need. People who are either well, people who are tired, and people who are recovering from illness. So it's one for all. what is good about this Hong Samdam is it contains what we call 20 milligram per gram of the ginsenosides. So what are ginsenosides? Ginsenoside is an extract from the ginseng. So you have shown in the picture, you will see the ginseng is there, and it is an extract coming from that ginseng, which is a major constituent coming from that ginseng, and we need it to be incorporated into our ginseng Hong Samdam. So what we say about ginsenoside, it includes a lot of things. It includes RGB1, which is so technical, but these are things that will be good for our body. Now, the third slide, you will notice in the market, there are a lot of people selling energy drinks. I covered up the brand name, no? Baka masu tayo. So the first one, you look at it, ang contents niya, it doesn't contain any ginseng, and yet they're selling like, pancake. So, wala siyang content na ginseng. The other one, ito, most popular, no? Again, no name implied, no name here. Again, wala din siyang ginseng. The only one that I take na drink na may ginseng would be this one, which, again, I'm not going to name the name. And look at it, it contains Panax ginseng. Kaya, it's a little bit more pricey, but you get what you pay for. So, yan ang mga energy drinks natin, hindi lang puro sugar, protein. This one, the third one, has Panax ginseng, which is good for all of us. And I said the second, so we have known about, we talk about the what. Now we talk about the how. How do you take this Atomy Hong Samdam? One, it is in granules, so all you have to do is just dissolve it in water. Doesn't matter whether cold or just not too hot lang. Cold or warm, not too cold, but lukewarm will be good. How convenient can it be, eh? And it comes in stick para very convenient ilagay sa packet, ilagay sa wallet ninyo. And it is, imagine, 100% red ginseng granules. That's what you're paying for. All right, now then we go to the third item that we're going to discuss, and this is about when to take the Atomy Hong Samdam. When and how. So when, for adults, you take it one packet once a day. But if you're younger, like you're the millennials, below 18, you only take half a packet because you don't need that much ginseng in your body. It is dissolved in water, and when you are dissolving it in water, you will see some red sediment. Okay lang yan. Inumin nyo pati yung red sediment because that is where the ginseng is as well. All right? Now, for those who have tendency to have allergies or any other comorbidity illnesses, I get the best is for you, especially if you have allergy, please usher, bring this to the content of this product and show it to your doctor and have it be approved by your doctor. And always, please place, if you're not the unused part of your of the Atomy Hong Samdam, once you open it, you gotta use it. If not, if you want, if you're those who are taking it half a packet, make sure na ipakilagay siguro sa fridge lang, not too warm, hindi pwede sa under the sun, hindi pwede, not too warm, not too cold. That's why ang packaging na is in brown to protect the effectivity of the ginseng. Sometimes, kasi linagyan natin sa red, so it's expected na magkakaroon ng clumps. Sige lang, okay lang, just keep on stirring it and just have to take it. This part I'm showing to you, in this particular PowerPoint, I'm showing to you that our product are patented, all right? Patented in Korea, and I guess it's also patented here in our country. So that's all about the Hong Samdam, because it's just a review of what you already have known, because if you have been selling this product, you already know the advantage of this product. And it's just a simple ginseng product. And as I said, it's good for all population. So you will see after you take the ginseng, look at what you're seeing right now in your PowerPoint. Sige, dancing na tayo. So everybody is healthy, everybody is well, and everybody is really good. So we now go to our second product. And here, look at this particular PowerPoint. Are you any one of this? Are you a person on the first picture photo? You will see, are you the person who wants to go to beach or who walks for a lot of times you're outside of your home, outside of your office, you are under direct sunlight, and yet nasa sunlight ka na, nagsa-cellphone pa, nagmo-mobile pa. Or are you in a habit of, look at the lady, mahina na ang mata, sige pa cellphone, right? And then the third one is the guy using his laptop, and it emits, alam mo nga, laptop, it emits blue lights, and that's not good for the eyes. And then next is, nobody can escape this. No matter what we do, all of us, like me, we grow old. So old age is another factor that will make your eyes deficient. I'm not saying that's going to blind you, but it's making your vision a little bit less efficient now. So sun exposure, computer, they all emit these blue lights coming from your cell phone, coming from your laptop. Especially when you are using your cell phone at night, katabi mo pa yung cell phone mo. So all this, what do you do if these things happens to you? What do we do? Normally, pag dry na ang eyes natin, we apply eye drops. And we get cold compress and we cover our eyes to reduce the swelling and inflammation process of your eyes and to let your eyes cool down and rest. And the most common one is, what do? We blink our eyes. Blinking our eyes for a few seconds and open it and then blink and open. That's what we do all the time. But my dear friends, not enough. It's not enough. Because other than what you're doing, you do this eye exercises, eye medication, you need to use a second product that we're going to talk about. And this is the product which we commonly call as the eye vitamin. And it's Lutein. Most of us, we pronounce it on TV, sabi na, si lutein. But it's not lutein. How do we pronounce it? When we want to sell a product, we sell it with the correct pronunciation. So it's not lutein, it's actually lutein. Lutein is our eye vitamin. And in this PowerPoint, I am not going to discuss with you about the functions and anatomy of the eyes. Alam naman natin what is the eye for. Diba? Alam natin that the eyes is for seeing. For guys, the eyes is for seeing sexy and beautiful ladies. For us, we want to look at Tom Cruise maybe, but not all. So I'm not going to discuss any more the anatomy because I want to give more time on our third topic, which is the calcium. Everybody knows this. You can just look at the PowerPoint. You already will see the function of the eye. All right. Now, so how do we? Next is, so once you have eye problem, what do? You do all the exercises, but it's not enough, sabi ko. Because, ito, I want to show you this lang, what happened to macular generation of the eye. Pag matanda na tayo, nagkakaroon tayo ng macular generation. What do? It's not only doing exercises. We need supplement. And what do we take? It's the Atomy Lutein. All right? Now, why do we choose Atomy Lutein? Because itong Atomy Lutein na to, it is an all-in-one product. Imagine mo, naglulutein ka, yung iba ang lutein nila, just the lutein. And also, some of them, dinagdagan nila ng berry extract. Sa atin, sa Atomy, may lutein na siya, may vitamin A, so yung mga kalabasa natin, and it has zinc, which is good for our immune system, and it also contains berry. So why do you want to take a product na isang vitamin na for lutein, isang vitamin A, isang zinc, isang berry, apat pa, when you can take all this in one product, and that is your Atomy Lutein. Now, you can also see here in this particular PowerPoint, nakalagay dito, ang kagandahan ng ating Atomy Lutein is lahat yan nanggaling sa not an ordinary kind of what we call it a flower or a plant. They are using the marigold. Hindi yata nakikita dito, but they're using a marigold, which is a very, very good supplemental product. Then the next one, ayan na. You see, why do we have to take, bakit atomy lutein? Bakit ba? Kasi as I mentioned earlier, yung iba kulang-kulang. Ito, all product in one. Isang inuman lang, go ka na. It has cranberry, it has bilberry, it's blackcurrant, elderberry is very good. I love it. When I was in England before, I used to drink elderberry water. Yung elderberry na formed into water, blueberry, aronia, and the kind of acid that is coming from the extract. Ang ganda nitong product na to. So, other than taking kung anong lutein na ite-take natin, no more. Just go for the atomy lutein. So, kapag tayo ay nakasanayan na natin mag-take ng Hongsamdam, and then nag-take din tayo ng atomy lutein, this is what's gonna happen to you, yung mga elderlies. Sumasayaw na, naka-shades na, and feeling very well. Up to this point, the first and second product is done, and in the future, you can just give me all your questions, and I'll try to answer the best that I can. Okay, good day again, everyone. This is the third product that I'll be talking to you about, and I'm so excited to talk about this product because this is pretty new. It's being introduced to our country, which I think we should start to understand the importance of taking atomy calcium. Understand, people, calcium is marketed in the Philippines and everywhere all over the world, particularly the Philippines. All we have to do is just to pick up which one is the best for you. Ang daming calcium, di ba? Ang daming brand name. But then ask yourself, why atomy calcium? Why am I promoting atomy calcium? Because you know why. Atomy calcium is what I term it myself as a complete in formulation. Kasi kumpleto na siya. Hindi katulad yung iba, calcium lang. Zinc lang, no? Dito sa atomy calcium, just the same as their other product, minix na nila all together para pag-take mo, naandyan na in one taking, all the components are already complete. So, that is what we call a complete formulation. Kompleto na ang formulation ng kanilang atomy calcium. So, we call it like, di ba, meron tayong 3-in-1 coffee para convenient, pagbukas mo, kompleto na. The same thing as our atomy calcium. Later on, you'll understand what I'm talking about when I say it's a 3-in-1 product. So, why choose a product separately when you can choose one product all in one, isn't it? Okay. Then now we go to the second slide. You will see, nakita ninyo on the top portion of my PowerPoint, which is this one, nandiyan tatlong 3-in-1 calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. All the things that we really needed. Kailangan natin itong tatlong produkto na to. So I hope after my lecture about this product, you will come to understand and say, yeah, I think I agree with Dr. Yang when she talked about atomy calcium. Me, I'm gonna take it now already as soon as it's out. All right. So why do we need a 3-in-1 combined formulated product when we can take calcium standalone? But atomy includes magnesium and then calcium pa. Actually, itong magnesium, bakit kailangan may magnesium all in one? Huwag yung hiwa-hiwalay. Kasi may purpose yan. Ang magnesium kasi, kapag minix mo sa calcium at saka vitamin C, it boosts the other product. When you take magnesium at saka together na with the vitamin D, binuboost ni magnesium si vitamin D at saka si calcium. Kaya in medical term we say it potentiates the action of one for the other, right? So if we let's say if we are eyeing on getting more vitamin D in your diet, kasi alam mo kulang ka sa vitamin D, so best to take it. Kailangan pag nagva-vitamin D ka, kailangan may kasama siyang magnesium. Kasi si magnesium, it regulates the level of vitamin D sa katawan natin, tsaka yung calcium, pinupush niya ang kanyang function, potentiating the action. Which in turn, it manages also the levels of other minerals, katulad ng calcium, ng phosphorus. So kapag nag-take ka ng calcium, walang taga-push, walang taga-potentiate, sayang. So you need somebody to push you around. To push the calcium and the vitamin D, you need calcium. So isn't it great to have a product which upon taking it, actually it enhances na and boosts up the other product? Right. So it's like we're saying, may teamwork tayo eh. In French, what do we say? We call it esprit de corps. What is esprit de corps? Ito yung teamwork. Which means to say, one helps the other and push the other. So ito yung hindi talangka mentality. Actually, this is kapaligtaran ng talangka. So remember everyone, the adequate level of vitamin D helps your body absorb the calcium. So magnesium helps vitamin D helps calcium, and phosphorus and all the other minerals in your body. Isn't it great? Agree ba tayo? So, let's go do a little, ano ba to, Korean? Sabi ng mga Korean, aja. What is aja? It is bring it on, everyone. Now, let's go to the next slide. So, what is calcium? Calcium is Ca. The chemical term is Ca. And what does it do? Calcium is a mineral that we have to take for life. As we grow older, our bones, our teeth, lahat ng muscle natin nagwa-wear off. Plus, our body do not produce our own calcium. Kaya, if we urinate, if we make poo, if we sweat a lot, nawawala ang calcium natin. So, kailangan natin ng supplements. In diet, pwede, pero kulang yun. Mas mabilis if you take the supplemental na lang. And that is your Atomy calcium. Calcium, we all know, is good for our teeth, kaya hindi tayo bungi. Good for our bone. As we grow older, our bones get weaker and weaker. It makes our muscles stronger. It also have an ability for blood clotting, para hindi tayo pag nasugat tayo, we don't bleed to death because we have the blood clotting factor. And for our nerve, it helps to carry the message from the brain to our body. So, if calcium is in your body is not enough, kung kulang ang calcium mo, edi anong matawag sa talagtag Pilipino yan? We have a term, di ba, yung weak, the weak child, hindi makalakad, and then your bones is not too strong, you're weak, your muscle is not good enough, you cannot build up your muscle. At ang tendency is yung mga bata, kapag kulang ang calcium, they don't grow taller. Kaya medyo they're in the short side, no? Kaya kulang siya sa calcium. Right? So we need calcium. I'm not going to explain this anymore kasi nasabi ko na sa adult, what will happen to adult if they have very low calcium. Ayan, nakikita niyo yung picture. Yung sa healthy bone, ang ganda-ganda ng ating sa loob ng bones natin, yung bone mass. Sino mas sa osteoporosis, kulang-kulang na, mahina na. Kaya madaling mapatid ang muscle natin. And for children, look at the bungi children. Nabungi na, hindi na nag-recover ang teeth. And that is not good. Tsaka yung mga nails natin, putol-putol. So you really need calcium so much. The recommended from our energy and nutrient intakes is we need, nakita niyo, from birth pa lang, kailangan na 200 milligram na. Pataas ng pataas ng pataas until we reach the age of 65, steady na tayo sa 800 milligram. And survey by DOST showed na Filipinos, kasi hindi tayo pala inom ng gatas, mahal ng gatas, or whatever, at mahinang kumain ng calcium product like dilis, isda, no? So we need, kulang ang ating calcium average requirement. Kaya kailangan natin ng supplement, which is your, paulit-ulit ko na lang sinasabi, the Atomy calcium. Alright, now let's go to a little bit about calcium. Alam mo ang calcium at birth to childhood to adolescent to adult and to old age, kailangan natin yan. And sa ngayon, ang daming tao nasisira na ang kanilang way of the dieting. Instead of balanced diet, nag-vegan diet lang. Vegan diet alone kulang sa calcium. Alright? And for those who are lactose intolerant, so hindi makainom ng gatas, you know, and those who who are high intake of sodium, like mga athletes, yung mga na-expose sa araw palagi, mga farmers, kulang din sila sa calcium. So kailangan nila ng they need the atomy calcium for an additional supplement. And also people who are taking corticosteroid. Ang corticosteroid are gamot na tinatake ng mga taong may rheumatoid arthritis, yung mga may asthma, mga ganon, they needed more calcium kasi nawawala ang calcium sa skin, sa perspiration, sa uot natin, sa urination natin, and everything. Okay, so you really need that. And many people take corticosteroids without knowing the risk of taking corticosteroid. And the longer you take it, the greater your risk will be. Do you know even low dosage may interfere healthy bone growth kung kulang ka? No? I'm not going to mention any brand of, Ma'am, Dr. Yang, ano bang sample ng corticosteroid? Sorry, I cannot name names. All right? But it is commonly prescribed for patients with rheumatoid arthritis, with asthma. So, what do we do kung meron tayong osteoporosis to protect your bone? Nag-exercise tayo, huwag tayong uminom ng alcohol, huwag tayong mag-smoke. And number 3, tingnan ninyo, is to take calcium and vitamin supplement, D supplement. So, ano ang kailangan i-boost? Anong product, anong mineral yung para i-boost is the calcium sa kasi vitamin D? Of course, it's your magnesium and the 3-in-1 product, which can be found in the 3-in-1 product of Atomy. All this information are taken from Mayo Clinic articles. Now, ano bang klase ng calcium ang ginagamit natin dito sa Atomy? Ang calcium kasi nakukuha natin sa fish bone, sa shellfish, sa mga tahong, sa mga clam, mga coral, seaweed, sa mga seaweeds. Ang kagandahan dito, ang Atomy, pinili lang nila yung seaweed or the red algae seaweed, no? Na ginagamit nila ito, very precious ito, mahirap i-process at talagang good for our body. It cannot be found in so many places. It can only be found in places like that. They are a kind of cold and a kind of basa-basa in Atlantic Ocean. And kinuha ng Atomy at finormulate nila using the best technique. No? Remember, our calcium cannot undergo too much heat. It cannot undergo too much freeze, no? Kailangan temperate lang yan. Tama ang temperature natin. And the ratio of calcium and magnesium, imagine nyo dito sa Atomy, 2-in-1, 400 mg at ang magnesium ng 200 mg. And automatically, pasok na yan to enhance our vitamin D as well. Up to this point, I hope there's no question. And I don't want to pause too long because I'm only given like a few more minutes to go. Now, ask yourself, kayo, you are selling your Atomy calcium product. I am selling, but I take it myself. I don't sell product that I don't believe in. If I believe in the product, I take it first, trial to, at pag umepekto sa akin, then ibebenta ko to. So, who are those people whom we would recommend Atomy calcium for? As I said earlier, yung mga naka-vegan diet, yung mga occupation that will sweat a lot, like athletes, yung mga people, mga farmers na naka-expose sa sun, no, or those who are lactose intolerant, those expectant mothers but for those mothers who are expecting, kailangan check ninyo yung product with your doctor. But I don't see any complication. No? For those menopausal women, like maybe I am, so I really need to take this as well. And elderly people. And for those who want to safely take calcium, ilang milligram ba calcium? Nakalimutan ko na. Don't worry, kasi ang calcium naman natin, kahit na 2-in-1, ilang milligram man dito sa Atomy kasi meron naman siyang magnesium na magpa-potentiate na action sa calcium natin. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. Be happy. Right? Okay, what else? Oh, tapos na. So, I'd like to thank everyone again for listening to my short presentation about the calcium. And I hope that I was able to convince you, such as I convinced myself that I want to take calcium. Kailangan ipasok na kaagad. But I think it's going to come in the middle of January of 2020. And I hope everybody will enjoy their Atomy calcium, Atomy Hongsamdam, and Atomy Lutein. Have a nice day, everyone. Have a happy and healthy new year, everyone. And see you guys. Thank you.